Well, beer, I like beer. I drank it every day of the year. I drank it any time that you're on my mind. I like beer. I keep a case there in the cooler. I got a tall boy in my...
Greetings, this is Spec Ops 56 and my faithful Indian companion John Toe. And this is the third and last of our pumpkin beer reviews for this season. This one is beer review number 140. This is the Great Divide Brewing Pumpkin Ale. Now, Great Divide Brewing is in Denver, Colorado, and I'll tell you a little bit about it here. During the late 80s, Brian Dunn spent 5 years overseas, building farms in developing countries. Having grown up in a family that valued good food and drink, Dunn grew his knowledge and passion for beer during his travels. Dunn eventually returned to Colorado, started home brewing, and went to graduate school. Upon graduation in 1993, when the Denver beer scene barely existed, he set out to found what would eventually become one of America's most decorated and celebrated craft breweries. The brewery started small, and in the beginning, Dunn was the only full-time employee, brewing, bottling, and selling to accounts all in the same day. As the brewery grew, the beer spoke for itself. In 2013, we bought 5 acres in the nearby Rhino, that's R-I-N-O, Rhino neighborhood. I guess that's the neighborhood where all the local Republican politicians live. Just guessing. It wasn't easy, but we are so happy to have a place only a mile down the road where we can continue growing for the next 21 years. We broke ground on phase 1 of our expansion in 2014. In 2015, we finally had the space in our new packaging facility to begin canning. We celebrated the opening of our barrel bar in July and immediately began looking ahead to our phase 2 expansion. Now, this is their pumpkin ale. Here's what they have to say about it. A toasty brown ale with notes of pumpkin, brown sugar, and spices. Pumpkin ale is sure to be your new favorite seasonal treat. The rich malty backbone enhances the autumnal flavors, creating a delicious sensory experience without being overly sweet. It's an ABV of 6.5%, only available September through October. So, you've seen the can. Now let's pop this thing open. Okay. It's definitely brown.
Look at the head on that.
Yeah, I probably did a little more aggressive on the pour than I should have, but that's where it is. But even with yours,
It's got a lot.
it's a huge head. So, and it's a light tan khaki colored head. We got 1, 2, 3, about 3.5 fingers. Color is a dark brown. You can't really see much light through it. So, all right, John, come on over. We can get started. Can't smell much through that much head.
Okay. Let's see what the sniffer says.
I do smell a malty sweetness smell.
I smell a little malt.
A little roasty maltiness. So, but that's it on the smell.
Malt. Sweet.
Sweet,
Pumpkin?
roasty malt. I get the pumpkin flavor at the end. Right at the back end. And right at the front, I get a sweet, chocolatey maltiness. It's very nice. Very nice brown ale.
Yeah, it is.
Of the three that we've done,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say this one has the most pumpkin flavor to me.
To you. Okay. I'm gonna have to disagree. Because that's what I do. No, the
Yeah.
last one to me had more of a pumpkin. But like you said, the flavor is on the end.
Yeah.
It's not when you first taste it.
No, but it's stronger. To me, it's a stronger pumpkin flavor than in either of the other two beers.
Mm-hmm. And I get the malty sweetness right at the front.
And I do like that malty sweetness, slight chocolatey brown ale taste. This thing's dark enough to be a stout.
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely is.
Of the three we've done, I definitely like this one the best.
Good for you.
And I'm not getting a lot of pumpkin pie spice flavor. I just get the pumpkin, the sweetness, the little chocolatey, maltiness, all very nicely melded together.
I like it. It's good. It's got a good flavor all around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is much more my type of beer.
Mm-hmm.
So,
They did a good one.
I think that I'm gonna have to give it one of these.
I'll give it one.
Okay, because the good flavor and the fact that it lives up to what it's supposed to be.
Right.
You know, so that takes care of all the pumpkin beers for this pumpkin beer season. And if you want more pumpkin beer reviews, we'll see you next year. Until then, this is Spec Ops 56 and my good friend John saying so long and cheers. Mm.